Yo, what it do? It's your Nola partner, August Alsina, all the way out here in the Bay. And you checking out my interview and my performance on 106kmel.com. Believe that.
106 KMEL.
So your hot single, I love this.
Mm-hmm.
I think that was the one record out here that everybody was like, who is August Alsina?
Mm-hmm.
How did that come about?
I just, man, what's crazy is that record is so old.
Mm-hmm.
It's like extremely old.
Right.
And it just started to take off at a point. I remember me and my squad, we had thought that it did what it was gonna do, and then like a couple of days later, it just took off.
Right.
So I just was in the studio vibing. Me and my dog, same person I've been writing with. I like to collaborate with Sean Penn. He signed to the same management as me on the same squad, and we just really went in and vibed it out. Like after, one thing I learned as far as writing go is you gotta live.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And at that point in my life, I was like very, very fresh.
Right.
I'm still very, very fresh. But I was like
Not that fresh.
Extremely fresh. Nobody had heard anything from me yet.
Yeah.
And I that was almost the beginning process of me working on my album. And I knew that when I recorded it, I wanted that to be the first thing that people heard from me.
That's dope.
I mean, just because it's an introduction. Like, no matter what is going on in my life or whatever, like the good, the bad, the ugly, like I love it, you know, because it make me who I am. So,
right.
like, I just seen some people at the bus stop the other day. I was riding. Actually, and I was at home, too. Riding, and I seen this lady and her kids at the bus stop with the biggest smile on her face.
Right.
And like that's what that is. Like I love my life, you know.
Right.
Like even without a car, without anything, like I love it. Like I'm hustling.
You're good.
Yeah.
So how did the remix with Chris Brown and Trey Songz come about?
It just happened, really, honestly.
Did they just jump on it, or you were like, yo?
Well, first, I didn't reach out at all. Trey sent it. He reached out one day. I had been heard he was trying to get in contact with me.
Right.
So I was like, cool, you know what I'm saying? Give him my number. He hit me. Was like, I rock with the movement, blase, blase, blah. I did something for you, sent it over, I heard it.
Right.
And then when I heard it, I was like, well, I mean, why not go get Chris? Like, at least attempt to, you know?
Right.
And I knew Chris, a couple people from Chris camp. I never had met Chris before, but I knew some people on his squad, and then I had my management reach out, like just on kind of every angle, and then he hit me. He was like, yeah, bro, I heard the song. I rock with it. I've been rocking with it, so, you know, it's nothing for me to hop on it. Then hopped on it, got it done, and boom.
Well, it was a great single to put out there to lead up to your new album,
Yeah.
Testimony.
Yeah.
So tell me about this album.
4/15, we dropping Testimony. The date is significant to me because I got it tatted on me, by the way. I dropped my first mixtape on April 15th. And I'm dropping my album on April 15th. That's my brother's birthday.
Right.
Like my brother who got killed, that's his birthday. So just, you know, trying to tie it all in together. And really, I mean, the title is self-explanatory. It's really just me. It's all of me. It's like, you know, my life and my culture, where I come from, my life in the form of an album, my story, really.
It's kind of like a gift to your brother and your family.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
Well, you little deep, you should write poetry. Put a book out, I'm just saying. And you just dropped a new video, Make It Home.
I did.
How was that working with Jeezy?
It was cool. I remember always like listening to Jeezy. Jeezy was a lot of motivation for me. And I was like, man, once I get Jeezy on a song, that's when I know I'm doing something. And like he came through the studio, I played it for him, and he actually did 2 verses to the song and let
Really?
me pick, let me
Oh.
pick which one I really rock with. But yeah, I knew that. I saw that a long time ago happening. Like I gotta do a song with Jeezy. Like, and it's moments like that in my life. Like when stuff like that happen, I know that it's like I say to myself, man, I'm gonna be rich.
Stupid. Everybody had that moment. Right.
Because I seen it before. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? So it just happened, and I rock with Jeezy, and he did his thing on it. And it's really like, that's my first single off
Right.
the
Testimony.
yeah, off the album. I never dropped any music off the album. Everything had been like EP music and all of that. And I said a long time ago, before Jeezy even hopped on it, that I wanted that song to be the first song.
Why?
Because it's just, first of all, for a lot of reasons, the way it make me feel, and it also just go back around to my brother. Like, it's like you never know what's gonna happen out here. Like, we don't know we live in a crazy world, and
Right.
I just know that people drop like flies. Like, you could have never told me that my brother was gonna get murked.
Right.
Like, cause I know that he a soldier, so I'm like, damn.
Yeah, it's shocking.
Like, this is the words is, if I don't make it home tonight, tell my mama that I love her. Leave some
Right.
flowers for my brother, girl, I love you. So it's just do this for me, cause you just never know what's gonna happen. But
No, that's definitely deep, and I know I'm excited to see what you put out there on the album. So, are there any other collabos on the album we should know about?
For the most part, I really been. My body finally adjusted to this
Cold weather.
Yeah.
It does in San Francisco. Give it some time.
For the most part, it's me.
Mhm.
I didn't really want to. It's my first ever like album. Like, I could say that I got an album coming out. That's cool.
Mhm.
So I wanted to kind of, like I said, just give all of me, and make sure I'm not just putting a feature on there just to have it, because of a name or something like that. I really want to show people that I could hold my own and do my own thing.
No,
But
we see that. You can definitely hold your own.
the only other person right now is Ross.
That you won't?
Not he on there.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
I know that you had said something about that you wanted to work with Kendrick.
I do. School. I got school too.
Oh.
I wasn't gonna say that, but I got school.
Puff. Yeah.
I got Schoolboy. That's in his camp, so that's the closest to Kendrick.
Matter of fact, what happened with you and Young Money?
It just nothing.
Nothing.
It didn't happen.
It after the fact where they were like, "Yo,
I had a conversation with Stunner, and he just let me know that it was he messed up. Like,
I was gonna say because he kind
made it
of
happen.
dropped the ball."
Yeah, I don't know, we just couldn't make it happen, and I never been the person to sit around and wait on nobody.
Right.
Because just like everybody, like, you got a family to feed, I got people to feed.
Right.
And I do understand that. Especially with me not, getting into the industry and like working how I'm working. I do understand, like, you get caught up sometimes and really focused on what you focused on. And sometimes it's nothing that can take your focus away from what you focused on until you actually ready.
Right.
And when he was ready, I was still working, and I hadn't found a new situation. But it's love over that. Like, that's family.
Mm-hmm.
That's family every time. I can holler at him about anything, and so.
Yeah, I know
it's
Birdman jumped on one of your singles too.
Actually, he hopped on. I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Damn, man, it had a lot of little remixes and
only
G
reason
mixes.
why I asked was because you're from New Orleans, so it just made sense.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
To me, it made sense too. Like, I thought that was a layup, and in my heart, I really wanted to be there. I really that's where I wanted to be at. But sometimes, man, that's not what you think is for you. Sometimes it's not for
Right.
you. So like after that situation happened, I was like, I know God gonna put me where I need to be. Like, just put me wherever He want me to be, and I just gotta rock out with it, and that's what I'm doing.
He definitely put you in a great space right now.
Mm-hmm.
So here's a question, because I know the ladies want to know about this. Do you have a girlfriend?
Not at all.
Not at all?
No.
Is it true that you love hood chicks? I mean, I just read that. I was like, did he really sound like ratchet hood chicks?
I mean, what you consider ratchet?
What's your definition of ratchet? That's the question.
I don't know. It's just I know it when I see it.
Okay, so you like the ride or die chicks?
Of course. I mean, especially with what I do. Like, you just never know with certain girls. A lot of girls play games.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I didn't walked into the store one time. I think I was shopping for my mama for Christmas, and some girls had came in and was asking to take a picture. Mm-hmm. So the girl who worked in the store, she was like, "Who are you? You some basketball player, rapper, or something?" And I was like, "Nah, I don't do none of that. Nah."
Right.
I was like, guess they just wanted to take a picture. Playing her game, and I got to the register to check out, and the chick was like, "That bitch lying. She knew who you was from the beginning. She the one who told us." So it's like, you know, like everybody be playing games. So I ain't really even focused on a girl right now, like a girlfriend. I feel like if that's gonna happen, it's just gonna happen.
Now here's a real question for you. I heard that you had a crush on Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift. Y'all know who that is, right? I was like, she's a very cute girl, but...
Man, I be lying sometimes. I just be talking.
That's what I said. You just be talking.
I just be talking. Like,
okay.
I mean, I'm not saying that I wouldn't hit. Like, I would definitely. Like, that's Taylor. So.
I ain't mad. Now you are real. You know what? Right there. I love it. I love it.
Yeah, nah. I can't say. I've never really had a crush. I think the last time I had a crush on somebody was my last girlfriend, my probably only girlfriend.
Oh wow.
That's the only time I had a crush on somebody. I don't even know what that really means. You know, like I don't know her to really have a crush on her.
So for the record, my boy August is a player. Pretty much.
I don't.
Well, so you gonna perform for us today, right?
Of course.
What you gonna do?
My thing.
Your thing. All right. Well, let me give you the stage and let you perform for all my beautiful ladies.
For sure.
Let's go. DJ Air, let's do it.